morning, West Warwick High School. Today is Wednesday, October 24th, day D. The periods go 2, 3, 7, 4, 5, 6. Today is Underclassmen Picture Retake Day. If you were absent or purchased a picture package and want to retake your picture, all students, including Morning Career Center, will have their picture taken during period 4. Check in with your teacher first, though. And students attending the WCC in the afternoon should have their picture taken during period 7. Students in PE classes during period 4 should have their picture taken at the end of lunch, so 12:11 through 12:30, beginning of period 5. And reminder to all students, cell phone use is not allowed in school from 7:30 a.m. through 1:45 p.m. in any part of the building. If you have a legitimate reason for your use, please ask a teacher or administrator for permission. And students violating this policy will receive disciplinary consequences.
The building will be closing today at 2 p.m. All students must be out of the building by 2, and there are no exceptions. Thank you. In sports, the girls' tennis team lost 7-0 yesterday at Coventry. And on the sports schedule tonight, boys soccer team hosts Narragansett at 4:30 for JV and at 6:30 for varsity. Girls volleyball will be at Johnston at 4:45 for JV and at 6:30 for varsity. And girls soccer will be also at Johnston at 5 for their varsity game.
Good morning, Wizards. Today we're going to have a high of 51 with a low of 35. As of right now, it is 40 degrees and sunset will be at 5:50 p.m. today. And because it's going to be cold really all day, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 on the manometer. For the extended forecast, at 3 p.m. it's going to be 50 degrees and partly cloudy. And once the World Series Game 2 begins, at 8 p.m. it's going to be 43 degrees. So even if you're watching at home, you might want to bring a blanket because it's going to look pretty cold. And at 7 a.m. tomorrow, once we're back here, it's going to be 36 degrees and it's going to be clear. Now let's go to Miranda.
Today we have 2 members of the GSA, Matthew Halpern and JRTs, here to talk about their organization. Thanks for being with us here today. So what is the GSA?
The GSA is an alliance. I joined it 4 years ago, my freshman year. It used to be the Gay Straight Alliance, but we recently changed it to the Gender and Sexuality Alliance, so it's more inclusive for everybody. It's kind of like a group for all of us to get together and help make the school a safer and more educated place.
Very nice. So how can people join and why should they join?
You can join by showing up in room 151 after school on Fridays, and we have meetings until about 2:15 is when they officially end. And you can join because you might not have a safe place at home, your parents might not be accepting, or you might not be out to anybody, and that's just a safe place to go.
And you don't necessarily have to be, like a part of the LGBT community. You can just be there to support and be a part of the group.
Great, thank you. Thanks so much for being with us here today.
No problem.
And yesterday's trivia question was, what is the only state flag that isn't a rectangle? And the answer is Ohio, so good job if you got that right. And finally, an important message from the Bullying Prevention Task Force. Everyone is different and unique. Be yourself. See it, stop it, be upstanding. And that's all for today's morning show. From all of us up here, have a great day, Wizards.